acá el abuso de poder es cuello, güey. Al chile te lo quito, güey.
Cassandra, it's you. Phoebe.
Para que también
Promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said
valores
stay out of trouble.
Which I have.
esos miles de rayitos
Okay,
que invertiste.
almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here for Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Ay, güey, me ando muriendo, güey, de la risa, güey. Dije, no mames, sí, sí estoy leyendo bien.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
No, mi cara de sacado de pedo, güey.
No problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're not
Sí, güey.
different from any of them.
El teclado sabe lo que quieres, güey. Definitivamente te conoce.
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues.
Pero...
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer
¿Cómo
of
crees que-
comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
¿Cómo crees que puedes banear al de la batuta, güey, del canal?
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
O sea, el único que me puede banear es el patronzote.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
Así ese güey es como Diosito, güey. Él decide quién vive y quién
Where is
muere.
Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates.
Always
Pero...
appearing where I least
Okay.
expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So,
Digo, según yo,
tell me, what does a Mistios like you think of a party like this?
también hace como que...
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest
O sea, lo
anything,
comprueba, güey.
please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now,
No,
if
nada
you
más llega.
excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Nada más llega y dice, tú
Creed,
mueres y ya,
Pericles
güey.
needs to know. I'll stay here and
Estás
look for
muerto.
clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Güey. Ay, imagínate. Red informas.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Oye, es...
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
¿Y acaso es algún tipo de información clasificada?
I suppose you're coming here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
We get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
El güey el que rapa. Bueno.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Si me topas,
Time for
a
some
huevo,
fun.
güey.
You'll
Quinto
have to
palo
help
en
me
este
strip
juego, güey.
off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat?
Ay, con este güey ni se tardó, güey.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali, come back inside.
Pero con este...
Celebration continues. When you
Con
reach
este tipo...
Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Ah, chile, este ni cuenta, güey.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Hay un...
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every pity seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
To Dionysos.
Pues,
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
How about some more?
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
vea, ese güey ya lleva 2 y ya se le subió, güey. No mames, pero si al chile sí le empina el codo machín, güey.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk.
Podría ser,
Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it.
pero no creo que se pede con 2, güey.
Here I come.
Bueno, hay gente que sí le pasa, güey.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Qué bueno, güey. No mames, qué bonito, güey. Pongas bien pedo, güey. No mames.
Here comes the one who claims to value drachmae over the noble path that leads to knowledge.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must...
Hay banda que se mama media botella, güey. Y anda como si nada, güey.
To avoid the point being argued.
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Güey, es que cómo no, güey, cómo no va a ser bonito si... O sea, pues, tú vas, güey, acá a una fiesta, güey. O sea, terminar como vaca babosa, güey. Entonces, llegar a ese estado, güey, de vaca babosa, güey,
Well done. Socrates is
con
an
3 chelas.
interesting character. Ah,
¿Qué
Phoebe.
más quieres, güey?
Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I
O
can
sea,
go
te
get
pones
him, and
así.
Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine.
En corto.
Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you.
Te sale barato,
Allow
güey.
me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Ah, cuando se te está bajando.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted. We do what we
Te
must
tomas
to
otra y ya te
survive,
pusiste igual,
and there's
güey.
No shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
Y no tienes que andar.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly. I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here. What clues do you have to her whereabouts? A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos. He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else? Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth. I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway. That's all I have. There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort. What's his name? Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people. Thank you, Aspasia. When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
¿Y entonces? ¿De qué más depende?
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Digo, y lo que más importa, güey.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
Pues es la constancia,
She says
güey.
I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically,
Porque pues
you're
el cuerpo
a guest.
hace resistencia,
If
güey.
you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
O sea,
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
le hicieron tan blanquita, güey, que se le ven las venas, güey. Creo que es la primera que tiene venas. Bueno, que se le ven, güey.
Not going to beg to
Pero,
come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra.
No, güey, yo lo que digo, güey, es de que este roca no tiene el color de la época, güey. O sea, si lo ves en comparación de todos los... Porque aquí se ve la madre, güey. Y al primer momento que hago fuego, güey, se van a alterar. Voy a pasar. Ay. Oye, pero... La situación. Venga, ¿cómo te otra cosa? Total, no me que manda y se venga todo, güey. Y pues ya. Vale, ya me había visto, porque ya me habían acá. Dejado de ver. Luego. Ah, es que falta acá, güey. A ver si sale. Ay, güey. Ah, sí, ok, sí. Muy bien, vámonos de aquí. Pongo mucho en cargar, güey. ¿Por qué?
Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
Lo que sí siento es como que reciclan mucho, güey, las... Pues lo que te mandan a hacer, güey. Ay, no tenía contemplado que ese güey estuviera... estuviera ahí, güey, así en medio de la nada, colgado. Bueno, de hecho ya terminamos, vámonos de aquí. Liberal. Ah, no, todavía no nos vamos, güey. Ay, me lo tengo que llevar, güey. Ay, 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 ay. Yo no estoy. Hablar. Aquí en el arbustito donde no nos vean.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast, just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship.
Ve, me lo
but
tengo
its
que
cargo.
llevar.
It must reach its destination.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm not ungrateful for your help, but it's better.
Ah,
you
¿para
don't
dónde es?
know.
Why is that?
Just believe me. What we do is for the security and future of Athens. This mission must succeed.
My payment relies
Pero-
on it, so trust me, it will.
Muy bien.
Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Yeremus for talking. Spartans lack the most basic empathy.
Stay here. I'll kill the
Mata a todos los soldados
destroy their
espartanos.
ships, and free your crew.
Ve, no me lo tiene. Mi control. Hey, ahí está. Güey, no puedo creer.
There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, pesado.
Ay,
His name is Hayas.
You reading my messages, Barnabas? Everybody brace!
bueno, creo que el mío ya no está tan pa'l perro. Ya no se siente tañero. A pesar de que es a lo que menos le he metido, güey.
Few clues. This won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. Cults that wanted...
Güey, estamos... estamos abordando un barco, güey. Estos güey se pueden acá platicar, güey, cómo es todo su día, güey. Para que vea qué se siente, güey. Pinches 15 contra 1, güey. Ya veas que no está chido. Ya ahí está, güey. ¿Y ahora qué?
You've done Athens a great service. On my return, I will make sure to acknowledge it.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that, you will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now,
do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, Mistios. I hope we'll meet again.
¿Tú crees? ¿Tú crees que sea por andar chacaleando a la banda? Puede ser, yo nunca me he puesto a pensar en eso, güey. Ay, güey, o sea, y todavía no sé.